let me help you out a little bit. 18 years here as a coach. 30 years total. I shut it down 4 years ago. When I shut it down, I went into radio. I went into TV. I started my own YouTube channel. Got a cooking show. I give out scholarships to kids. I do motivational speeches like this. And the bad thing is, I done talked to Brody 3-4 times. This is my first time ever talking to a boys football team that pulled out. I have talked to the girls team in volleyball and basketball, but I appreciate Coach Antoine asking me to come today and talk y'all. I know y'all tired, but I'm gonna come at y'all, and I'm gonna come at y'all like that, because I'm super motivated and heck of a dedicated. I really don't know half speed, and that's why I'm so successful. We gonna do it right, and we gonna win. Y'all feel me or not?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, so when I'm coming, I ain't hollering. I'm just highly motivated, and I'm super dedicated, okay? You look up at all these banners, I'm on a lot of them. I was looking at them a few minutes ago. The one, boys district championship, the far one over to the left. You look at district champ 06, district championship 07, 08, 09, 10 is missing. That's because my shot putter fouled all 3 of his throws. And we lost the home track meet for the district championship. And then, but after that, after I got on their butt, we went 5 more in a row. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I want you to look at something. We're missing 10 right there. That track team was so mad that they lost the district championship. You look over there at the regional championship. Boys track and field regional championship. You got 10. The one in the middle to the right. That means the next week, Luxor beat us here. The next week, we destroyed Luxor in the regional championship because they were so embarrassed that they lost the district championship and we could have won 10 in a row instead of winning 9. Girls basketball up there. Where is it? Above the flag. Y'all see that 19? That 19, that's probably one of the best things I ever did in coaching. We took a girls basketball team that hadn't won a district championship in 37 years. And in 2 years, we won it because they listened. You gotta listen to your coaches. They hadn't won a district championship in 30 years. They were dribbling like this. And in 2 years, we won a district championship. We got all the track girls state championship. I got one of my rings on right here. Real proud of that. Get to wear my ring, track. Football, because we football. I coached the first team in Port Allen that went 10-3. We made it to the quarterfinals. It's the first time in West Baton Rouge history that a West Baton Rouge team made it to the quarterfinals. Since then, you only had 2 more. Port Allen made it 1 more time, and Bruley made it 1 time. 10-3 quarterfinals. That was big for us. But the thing about West Baton Rouge is they don't put too much into football, because they ain't winning no state championships in football. If you go to Bruley, they win state championships in baseball and wrestling and softball. If you come to Port Allen, they win state championships in track and powerlifting. But they finally done put something into y'all, and they built in Port Allen and Bruley a new church football field. That's about $5 million a piece. I don't know if I'm right, but I think I'm close. I'm a close quote. 5 million. They put some, so they putting that kind of money in the yard, they gonna want to see some state championships, at least some semifinals, some finals. So it's time for West Baton Rouge, you all and Bruley, to step up and start getting to the semifinals. Yeah, Bruley, I'll ride. But they still West Baton Rouge. We want them to do good as long as we beat their butt. But we need to put some effort into football. We need to put some money into football. And they building y'all brand new turf football field and Bruley. So I hope y'all realize that and start working hard. So y'all know a little bit about me. This is my class. This was my class for 15 years. I took pride in this class, kept it clean. Got to a point I didn't have no athletes in my class, but I still ran my class like a team. If you came to my PE class, everybody was dressed alike. Everybody was doing their push-up, sit-up. Everybody was doing what y'all just finished doing. We was getting it. I tell you, I'm gonna be real. We sweated so much sometimes in my PE class, the kids had to bring extra underwear to wear. But they had to change their underwear after PE. That's how much we sweat. But we went out there until October, late October. We going outside. We playing flag football. We running on that track. We get it, all right? So y'all know a little bit about football. And I teach and I coach. Y'all got that or not?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna send some stuff to the coaches that might help. This stuff is called, because this is all about teaching y'all how to get football out and get better. So I gotta help the coaches out too sometimes. This is called Ben's Bleach, guys. This is one of the best color bleaches on the market. If you watch your clothes and you got some stains, this will get the stain out your cover, like the grand stain. A lot of people don't even know about Ben's. Ben's been around for a long time. But you find it in the bleach section, not the washing powder section. But it's a color bleach, it's for colors. It's gonna get the stains out your covers, but it ain't gonna fade your covers. Oh yeah, you can use it at your house, you know. But hey, this something. Mark, take a look at that, take a picture of that, Mark, and guess what? Get that back to me, because I gotta take that back to the school I'm working in. What I mainly do, guys, I go around and help coaches and help kids at high school for a fee. If a high school wanna hire me, I will help their coaches get better, and I will help their players get better, if they pay me. I call that athletic consultant. You know, y'all ever heard of it? Because ain't too many people heard of it because I made it up myself. It ain't led directly, it's a led consultant. I consult you on anything dealing with athletics. As long as you want the help. If I see you don't want no help, oh, I got a coach. Do you? I help the coaches that won't help. And I'm going down to Appaloosas every day for 4 hours, helping a bunch of young coaches with that. Any question with that? Coach, y'all check this out, man. This is what I use for my 7-on-7. I use this to cut the grass. I use this to go to 4th of July with. Put that on your head. You put these fans on the side and the front. How that feel, coach? Yeah, man. Check that out. You charge it up with the cell phone battery. And then the sun take over. Because y'all know, I have to pass around to the coach. Ain't no trees on the football field. So the sun hit them solar powered sun hit them solar powered and keep it charged up for the whole practice. Yeah, I be looking cool like a sun gun and I'm supposed to wearing that. And everybody be like, wait a minute, go for about $30 or $50. It's on 5, Cole. It's called a neck band. You can turn it upside down or you can turn it that way. How it feel, Cole? You put your hat on, coach with that, you know. You coach with that, all right? Hey, that's for me to take back. That ain't for y'all to keep now. They come in chocolate, vanilla, cookies and cream, and strawberries and cream. 41. We invested in JS Club. $750 in this. And what we gonna do, we gonna have a table like this. And we gonna have cups on that table, some throwaway cups. And we gonna be the free mixing. And after practice, it's already gonna be ready. They gonna come in after practice, this chocolate. They gonna grab a cup, they gonna down it, they gonna throw the cup in the trash can, they gonna get ready. Now they got out of them, but this is what we use. Take a picture of that and go. I got some already. Good to go, we don't need this thing. We'll go ahead on that. That's good, that's good. Now what's going on right now with hydration? It's hot out there, ain't it? You lose too much water, you lose too much sweat, you done. You're gonna start cramping. They call it heat cramps. Then you go into heat exhaustion, your pee get brown. Then you go into heat stroke, you pass out. That's if you don't have enough water in your system. But what the big schools are doing, I ain't saying no names, they got a little, their kids going to the wellness centers on Thursday before the game. They putting IVs in their arm, they shooting that saline in their arm. So on Fridays, guess what they're doing? They don't cramp because they hydrated the right way. We might don't have the money for that. I might don't have the time to go way out by Essence or way out by LSU and get an IV. But guess what? I could do these other things, you know. And the first one is Pedialyte. Costs about $5 to $7. Drink some before the game, drink some the day of the game. Y'all should be drinking it right now, because y'all got to practice today, and y'all probably got a few of them tomorrow. Y'all should be hydrating with this, you know. Coach, hey, what kid bust their butt this summer that really would appreciate this bottle of Pedialyte? Just give me one, Ed. I know they're putting the pressure on me. Hey, coach, this ain't no rocket science. Who? Who? Israel. All right, Israel, stay right there, Israel. This is how we do it. Stay right there. I don't know if Coach Antoine do that with you. Israel been busting his butt this summer. I'm going to throw it to Israel, and then y'all give him 2 claps. Israel been busting his butt this summer. Come on, man, make sure you catch that. All right? But look, you might can't afford that PD light. You might can't afford that PD light. You might have to go to the Poway, $2. Coach, who else been running away from him? Me. Who? Sean, where you at? Sean, been busting his butt this summer. Give him 2 claps. Yeah. Coach, you don't do that no more. That was your drill, yo.
I had the opportunity to do it now.
All right. But look, I might can't, look, I like what he's doing. He's busting open right now. Busting open right now, you doggone right. Look, Mike can't afford no PD light. Mike can't afford no Poway. But I can pull a gallon. After we drank that milk out of our gallon, I can put a gallon. Some water. I remember we told Antoine when he was a young coach, y'all head coach, we told him go get 50 of these for all our stars. And on game day, all of them had to be drinking this around. Coach, who deserves this? $1.49, Coach. Who deserves it? Give me another.
Taylor West.
Hey, everybody. Taylor West, give him 2 claps. Okay. All right. Yeah. Drink, hey man, hydrate. You know, one other thing I used to do what you call a payday. If y'all mama and daddy, I want one person to answer this loud. If y'all mom and daddy worked the whole week, and then you said you ain't getting paid, how y'all feel? Somebody answer. How you think your mom and daddy feel? They ain't gonna get them. They work the whole week, and the boss man say I ain't paying. How they feel? They're upset. So every week, when I was a defense coordinator, every week when I was the special team coordinator, all my dogs, about 4 or 5 of them, if they did good, I gave them a payday. I paid them. But if you ain't do no good, you don't get no payday. Coach, tell me one kid that's been busting his butt since boot camp started. He need a payday, Coach. Come on, Coach, this ain't no rocket science, baby. Jonathan Lane, where you at? Hey, give him 2 claps. You got paid. You just got paid. Hey, Coach, give me another one, Coach. Coach. No, right here. Tyler, where you at, Tyler? Tyler, give him 2 claps. You just got paid. All right, hey, give me another coach. Give me another big coach. Give me, who? Malachi, where you at, Malachi? Malachi, give me 2 claps. You just got paid for busting your butt at boot camp. Give me one more, go where you at? Boom, big coach. Ooh, West. Has West got something already? Kevin West, give me 2 claps. You just got paid. Now look, they got water, they got Poway, they got Pedialyte, they got payday candy bar, they got paid. And some of y'all right now might be saying, shit, I want to get paid. Well, I ain't get paid. Coaches, you might impress your coach. Because if they impress your coach, they probably will cost you that. That don't mean you ain't done that. That means them other people did a little bit more. Y'all feel me or not? That's how I feel when you get a scholarship. You're sitting out there and you're looking at your teammates sign and put that hat on, right? And you saying, well, I ain't getting a scholarship. Now you happy for your teammate, but you're saying, why I didn't get a scholarship. Now Coach Antoine, think about this. Y'all head coach went to the first boot camp at this school in 2006. These boys right here were juniors. These boys were juniors. And they were scared to death out there. We took them to Clinton, Mississippi for 3 days. And you got on this picture, you got Damon Dixon, wide receiver, 6'4", signed with the University of Louisville. Louisville was 5th in the nation that year. You got William Nelson, 6'7". He signed with Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and he went on to play pro ball overseas. You got John Evans, the white kid in this picture. He was the best deep snap I ever coached. He signed with the University of Tulane. He can snap that ball so hard it hurts your wrist, and he get it to your point of that fast. And he played for Tulane, which is a school that costs $108,000 a year, a $500,000 scholarship to snap the football. You got an engineer in this picture, and you got y'all teacher, Sean Duhon, in this picture, who now is Coach Duhon. So you got to think about how many years that was ago, 07, right? But I remember the day this kid signed a scholarship. He was in the cafeteria, big time. WAFB here, WBRZ there. And he signed the paper. And you had this little kid, 9th grade, was standing by. His name Andre Howell. Andre Howell, number 20 in the picture. Number 20, he's somewhere in here, right there. So Andre Howell, after Daniel Dixon signed, Andre Howell said this boot camp in 2010. So this is the 4th boot camp. Andre Howell said, I'm gonna put my hat on one day. He wasn't nothing but a 9th grader. So you looking at a 9th grader, and some of y'all in the 9th grade saying, I can't do that yet. Andre Howell was a 9th grader and saw Daniel Dixon sign his scholarship and said, I'm gonna put my hat on one day. 3 years later, he was signing a scholarship to go to the University of Vanderbilt. Now in that picture, you got a SLU track kid, you got a Tulane DB, you got a Vanderbilt DB, you got a lot of talent in that picture too. That's that class. So, what's more important, guys? All them championships, this ring, state championship, or helping one of y'all get a scholarship? Now, some coaches are different with me. Some coaches will say, if they win the state championship, we're going to have more people see them so we can get more scholarships. That makes sense. They get more exposure. But my thing, I done coached over 100 kids with scholarships. I'm coaching to help you get a scholarship. Now, if that comes, great. I'm helping kids get scholarships because when you get a scholarship, you go to college. When you get a scholarship, you graduate, you get your good job, and you can change your whole family dynamics because you got a college degree. That's just how I think. And now, the D1 signees, if you second or third string on the college football team D1, you can make about $300,000 a year. You make $300,000 a year for 4 years, that's $1 million. You should have a house, your mama should have a house, you should have a car. You ain't even played no pro ball yet. But if you can sign a D1 scholarship and play for 4 years and make over $300,000, and that's the low ball now. That ain't the starters that's making $1 million. That ain't the quarterbacks that's making $4 million. Y'all can take care of yourself for the rest of your life. You know? Y'all understand? Y'all understand? Yes, so scholarship, more important than state championship. Boot camp, what y'all trying to get out of this thing? I know y'all tired right now. Y'all can't even think. Y'all probably saying, I hope we finish up the talk so we go back to sleep. But guess what? Y'all got practice in 20 minutes. So I got to finish up in a few minutes. You need to learn your offense, your basic defense, your basic special teams. You need to have a two-way depth chart on all of them. Who first, who second team on all of them. You need to get in a little bit more shape. So if you're tired, push through a little bit more. Okay? You need to get some team unity. Come together as a team. But that's the kind of thing that we want to get out of boot camp. Any questions with that? Now, I got a motivational speech, and I'm not going to stay on long, called Good, Pretty Good, Great, Elite. See, if you're good, you start at Port Allen. How many people think they're going to start at Port Allen? Raise your hand. Raise your hand high, man. Come on, man. Okay, y'all good. Y'all good. So just say you got 6 linebackers and you the best 3. You good. But then when it comes down to all district first team, you got 42 linebackers, and you got to be the top 3. If you top 3 out of the 7 or 8 teams in the district, and you got, you know them teams in the district you're looking at, then you become pretty good. If you can make all Metro, which is all Baton Rouge and the surrounding metropolitan area, you become great. And see, this was a good thing about if you can become great and be all Metro. If you all Metro in Baton Rouge, you probably all state. Because when you were good enough to be all Metro in Baton Rouge, you're good enough to be the best in the state. And when you're good enough to be the best in the state, the South, from Texas to Florida, if you're the best in Louisiana, you probably one of the best in the nation. So then you become elite. Y'all understand? Now, How many people want to be good? Raise your hand again. How many people think they could be pretty good? Audition. Anybody first team audition here from last year? Two second team. So y'all should be pushing for first team. That's pretty good. How many people think they could be great? Raise your hand, my man. Great means you're the best in the city of Baton Rouge. Great means you could be all state. Great means you could be one of the best in the nation. You believe that? All right. Who that is? Can anybody tell me a player that's right now one of the best in the nation in the Baton Rouge metropolitan area? Anybody? Who stand out? Who is so-called the best player in Baton Rouge right now? And he a junior. Okay, I help y'all out. The Durham quarterback. The Durham quarterback is the #1 junior quarterback in the nation. He might be classified, and he might go to this year's senior class. He that good. I wouldn't if I was him, but he that good. That's on him. But he making that kind of, oh yeah, he making some big time money in high school. And they been some stuff out, 500,000. He making some money already in high school. But he elite. He ain't the best in the city. He ain't the best on his team. He ain't the best in the state. He the best in the nation. He elite. Y'all good. But you got paid. But you go get that. That great. You go get it. And you believe in yourself that you can get it. Y'all feel me or not? Y'all feel me or not? Gotta listen to your coaches, man. Your coaches gonna tell you some stuff sometimes. You really don't know where it's coming from. And you be like, man, he's just on my nerves, especially during boot camp. You don't want to hear nobody right now because your brain doing this, you know. But listen to your coaches, because sometimes they're gonna tell you some stuff that might help you 4 years from now. I remember my high school coach, I was a sophomore. Raise your hand, sophomores. I was a sophomore, y'all all sitting together, I like that, okay? I was a sophomore, my coach said, we had 3 fields, we was 4A. They ain't have 5A in the state of Louisiana did, in the 80s. Had 9th grade field, JV field, varsity field. He got me out to JV field, told me to come on the varsity field. Stayed over there for a couple weeks, then he got on my behind and said, look here, man. If you ain't 1 or 2 steps away from every tackle, I'm gonna put my foot up your ass. I'm like, what? He said, every tackle. I want you 1 or 2 steps away from every tackle. And I'm looking at him like, that can't be done. I want to go back to the JV field. We almost undefeated over there. 4 years later, I get to college. I'm playing linebacker for Southeast. I'm watching film like crazy. I make 28 tackles in the game. 18 tackles, 10 assists. Every play, if I wasn't making a tackle, I was this close away from it. And they hit me. That's what coach was trying to tell me. That's what coach was trying to tell me. But it took 4 years for me to comprehend that. So sometimes these coaches gonna tell you stuff. It's gonna hit, but it might hit a little later. But they're trying to tell you something to help you. Y'all feel me or not? Sir. My son went here. Nick Walker. I had 2 of my sons go here. They got football scholarship. One of my sons ain't never played football, the youngest. He was 20 points a game in basketball for 4 years. He say, we was playing Southern Lab in a Brody tournament in the championship game. We beat them bad. We beat Southern Lab bad. And he missed 7 free throws that night. He scored 31 points that night. He missed 7 free throws, and he scored 1,000 points as a sophomore, early in his sophomore year. So I got on his butt. I said, man, you missed 7 free throws. Point guard don't supposed to miss 7 free throws. Y'all up with me? So he get me home and he say, man, he talking to me like a dude. Man, you on my butt. I scored 31 points. We blew Southern Lab out. We won the Brody tournament, and you talking about 7 damn free throws I missed. Why you on my? You know what I mean? And I looked at him. I said, you're right. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. Congratulations on Brody tournament. Gave him a hug and all that stuff. He's a sophomore in college. I bring my mama to the game. First half, he had 20. Second half, he had 20. They blow the team out. He got 40 points in a college basketball game. He come out the locker room, we big balling, we socializing with the other parent. My mama happy, everybody happy, Nick just scored 40 points. He come out the locker room, he got tears in his eyes. I said, what's the matter with you? He just scored 40 points. And he shook his head, he said, Dad. He said, I went 7 for 9 from the free throw line. I said, no big deal, man, you just put 2 free throws. He said, Dad, the school record 42 points. And I said, he said, I understand what you told me 4 years ago. Point guard can't miss free throws. If he make them 2 free throws, he got the school record at Lowell. Y'all understand?
Yes, sir.
Listen to them coaches, what they telling you. Sometimes it might don't make sense. Do it like they say, and you're gonna benefit. You're gonna benefit. Now look. You wanna stop? Oh, you good? You wanna stop? Oh, you stop the reaching. But look, you don't want nobody to take the start position. So, how many people want to be a winner? Okay, so you're a winner. Now, I'm finna tell you something. I just said, listen to your coaches. How many people think they would like to be elite? Raise your hand loud. I want them elites. Okay? Y'all want to be elite? Listen to your coaches. I'm finna tell you how to be elite. Practice twice a day. I'm coming to summer practice in the morning. Then I'm gonna beg my coach to open up the weight room for me in the evening because I want to lift again. I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna work out. Then I'm gonna go to work out at practice because I want to be elite. Only thing you gotta do is practice twice a day, and you will become elite. You will become the best at the school, the best in the district, the best in the city, the best in the state. Now, let's don't bull crap each other. Y'all had, I saw about 10 hands up. How many of y'all gonna practice twice a day? Year round. Year round. And y'all whole body's gonna start to change. But wait a minute. To be elite, it can't just be body. You gotta be this too. See, coach, I'm not the smartest cookie in the world. Don't worry about it. One thing you gotta do is at 6 to 8 o'clock every night. No cell phone, no social media, no TV. I'm setting my butt down at the table, studying from 6 to 8. If you're in a smart cookie, you're gonna start making a 3.5. If you got a little bit up here and you study 2 hours a night, you're gonna be a straight A student. Now you say, coach, that stuff don't interest me. You gotta make it interest you. Because if you wanna be elite, you gotta have this too. Because you're gonna get to college and you're gonna have all these 5 stars and they're gonna be like, he can't be. He don't know how to watch film. I'm gonna out-think him. That's how I'm gonna start better than him. You gotta have this and the body. So it's tools. They call it tools. You understand? Cole Parker made up. Practice 2 hours a day over the summer, about 4 days a week. Find a way to practice 2 hours a day when school starts. You will become elite. Now you can bull crap me and say, I want to be elite. And you don't even want to practice 1 time a day. Practice twice a day and see what happens to your body. Set your butt at that table from 6 to 8 o'clock today. No social media, you don't know. See how your grades just go up. Y'all feel me or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, man. Where the basketball at? Woo! Look at the basketball right there. Y'all see it? That 07, that 08, that 14, that's all me. I was assistant coach on them teams. Woo! One of them years we went 32-3. We had some bad boys. Woo! They had a bad team. You know, but when I'm walking and I'm talking, you probably don't want to be around me if you ain't a winner. If you're a winner, you're going to come up to me and say, hey, coach, how you doing? And then I'm going to show you some love and tell you something that's going to help you. But see, winners like hanging around winners. And people that don't like to win, they get the hell away from winners. Because they like, that's all he talk about is winning. Winning in the classroom. Well, that's going to be the best school. I like winning. And if you're gonna be around me, you gotta be a winner. Good father, good husband, good parent, good neighbor. All that's winning. Y'all feel me now? So who in this gym is a winner? Okay, I got a couple hands not up, so they must not be winners. So that means if you're in a winner, you just don't like winning. You see the guys that got the free throw, the power A, the power Peter Light? Come on the court with me. I want them first. Come on, I need one of them right here. One of them right there. I need one right here. Good. I need one right here. I need one right here. Now, pop your feet up fast as you can. That's feet of power. That's feet of power, all right? Stop. Good. Okay. That's feet of power. But something different about my drill. The leaders, the first two lines, they're going to do more than anybody. Turn around, leaders, and look at your line. Now, if somebody's in your line and try to quit, you can stop them from quitting, but you can't stop your feet. Because if they quit, they're going to sit over there by the head coach. But you got, hey man, don't quit. They're going to say, I'm too tired. I'm too tired, I got to quit. But you can try to stop them, but you can't stop your feet. You once your feet start, you can't stop your feet. You know what I'm saying? Now look, when I say move, you move up to the coach. So, Peter Pan, just you by yourself. Move. And you stop right there. And it's the last call. Y'all got it? Y'all got the drill? Okay. Peter Pan! Peter Pan! Y'all ready? Ain't one school that did this without somebody quitting. If you quit, look, it ain't no big deal if you quit. Just go sit over there by coach, you sit down. Yeah, I want the head coach to sit down. Because when they tap our coach, they come to sit by you. They come to sit, tap our guys, going to sit by coach. Y'all ready? First room. First time, this first time. Peter Pan! Peter Pan! Peter Pan! Move! Second move, start! Peter Pan! I want to have some fun. Now look, you gotta encourage each other. A guy told me one time, he said, man, I like being on the football team. Man, we got pre-game meals. Man, the band be playing, the band. What's y'all record, man? 2-8. Man, I like being on the football team. Ball coach is a nice coach. He just so sweet. They be helping us out. Man, what's y'all record, man? 3-7. If you're gonna have fun, you gotta be a winner. Having fun is winning. Having fun ain't no 2-8. Having fun ain't no 3-7. Maybe not even no 4-6. I ain't saying you gotta win them all, but I said we gotta be winners. Y'all understand?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I appreciate y'all. I thank my school that I'm helping. We got 2 games on Wednesday, 2 games on Friday. The rest of our games on Thursday. I'll be here. I'll be here to support you. I want to see you successful. I did 18 years here. I did 18 years here, and anything I do to help you, and I appreciate Coach asking me to come and talk to you. But I'm about winning, and I'm going to tell you, the next day, tonight, or the next, few minutes when y'all start practice, and that's why, now the Peter Patter drill, y'all did half of it. I'm supposed to give y'all a halftime break, and then we're supposed to bring it back this week. Now the Peter Patter drill is good for the gym. It's good for a brand new turf football field, but it ain't good for grass. Because the Peter Patter drill will test some grass up. Y'all understand?
Yes, sir.
But y'all finna get a brand new turf football field, so y'all can be doing Peter Patter drill. Now, Coach could use Peter Patter drill as punishment. I don't like to use it as punishment. I like to put my leaders up front, and I like to make them do more work than everybody else. Because the leaders usually gonna be expected to do more work on the football field. That's why they gonna do more work. And the other team, the other people seeing the leaders do more work than them. So how you gonna tap out when he done did way more than you? That's why I like the Peter Patter drill. Just something I made up, man. You know? All right. I'm gonna take one more little check. I hope y'all catch on to this. I'm gonna say where the Pels at, and then y'all say Pels in the house. Anytime y'all get interception, anytime y'all get a fumble, anytime a guest speaker come like the principal, walk up, one of y'all say, where the Pels at? And the rest of y'all say, Pels in the house. I'm walking up, where the Pels at?
Pels in the house.
Where the Pels at?
Pels in the house.
Man, you got somebody come up to there, y'all do that, they gonna be like, oh Lord. But think about on the sideline, when y'all score a touchdown, and then somebody say, where the Pels at?
Pels in the house.
Somebody get intercepted, where the Pels at?
Pels in the house.
Hey man, just something. Y'all take that stuff I gave y'all on paper, ball it up, throw it in the trash can, or use it. That's all I got, big coach. Thank you very much.